Welcome to the Man Listen podcast. Before we dive into these conversations and stories on this podcast, we want to remind our listeners that the views and opinions expressed by individuals on the show are personal and may not represent the broader population or even the people featured on the show. This podcast is meant to be casual and enjoyable experiences, a space to relax, share stories, and even have a good time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Keeping in mind that what's said here is all in good fun, not to be taken too serious. Again, thanks for tuning in to Man Listen. Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
To another episode of your favorite, fastest growing local podcast. I'm your host, Branch.
Charles Lee Ray.
And this is
Girl Please, the podcast.
Yeah, man, we back. Somebody deboed our intro.
Yeah. What's
I
up
don't
with that?
quite know what's up with that, but
Girl,
what's going
please.
on? What's going on
Girl,
here?
please. So y'all starting the show? What's up with Girl Please? Like, what's up with that?
And Carmen, I'm gonna let you go ahead and start that.
Y'all can introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, allow me to
Let them know who
reintroduce myself.
interrupting us right now.
I'm Carmen,
I'm Jessica.
And why y'all in here?
and we
for
are
that?
the new hosts of the Girl Please podcast.
Is that breaking news?
Breaking
I don't
news.
think
Is
that's
it?
breaking news. Is it breaking news? That's always want to say. Just
okay.
give me my
Check
money.
them out. They got the
Give me
merch
my
on.
money.
Y'all, people getting
Yeah,
hands
you
on
see it?
merch real fast. On
Yeah,
here.
you see it?
Hey,
This is
Can't
my
never
second
get no
one.
goddamn merch.
hey, Chuck. What's my saying, man?
I can't never get no merch.
Hey, one thing about Brand's gonna get you some merch.
I guess so. I don't know.
Hey, man, only tea you getting from me is one for the walk of shame.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what y'all got going on? Talk to me.
Girl, please. Like, why y'all doing this? Why are we doing this? That's what I want to know.
I think we're doing this because we want some balance. Y'all's podcast, although super successful, super entertaining, it's lacking a little bit on the female side of perspective. So
we had a
we were.
female guest yet? We had no female guest.
Now you do.
Now you do.
Yeah, this is the first. Okay.
You're
so
welcome.
So you're right. I'm just validating
I mean,
your
shit,
point.
it sound like we guess right now. They introduced themselves.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
This is our show now.
So we might still need a female guest on our side.
Okay, but keep going. I'm just validating you.
That's it. We just wanted to offer a different perspective. Hopefully we can have some friendly debates on different topics that are hot topics that, although we're female, we may have a different opinion that's not like everyone else's that's a female, or we may be on the side of female, but just offering some different sides of conversations.
Okay.
So you want to
I
argue?
agree.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, Chuck.
That would
You
sound
know how
like
we
you
do.
You should. I like how you dressed it up though. You just disagree with some shit and you got something to say.
Well, pretty much, she here for all of it.
Yeah.
Just
So what
in
about
case.
you, Jess?
I just want to bring some light, joy, laughter, and happiness to people. You know.
Okay. You
Let
be
every-
like super like motivational and stuff in the group chat, making
You
sure
know?
everybody can have a good day and all of that stuff. You gonna be that person, or you gonna be somebody else? And what?
I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna be Jessica.
What you,
That's a.
what's that face for, Chuck?
It's a lot. Why you
What's
say?
that
I can't
face
say
for?
nothing.
Nah, say what you gotta say, man. We here
She
now.
threatened me on camera. Y'all missed it.
It's on threat.
Here we go.
Yeah, she threatened me on
Soft
camera.
on
So I ain't even.
Sounds great. So look, one of the things I do want to touch on is so we did run the promo, and Jess, you said that you wanted some representation. And I think on that topic we were talking about it was about, relationships, men versus women. So like, are we talking about that today? Like, where we going with that today?
We can definitely talk about that today.
Let's do it.
Because I think one of the
You don't want to talk about that?
Tired.
You tired of talking about the same thing?
I am so tired.
We just got here.
yeah. So
I had
one
a
of the
long
things.
week.
So Chuck always had long weeks, man. For real. For real, you should be exhausted still from the fourth.
man.
I'm not letting you off the hook from all of that,
They
from
beat
all
me
of
down.
that activity.
They beat me
From all
down.
of that
They
I'm
really
surprised
beat
you
me
ain't had people at your front door with pitchforks.
I got that iron branch. we better leave this shit on Facebook. We keep this shit on Facebook. Come to my point.
He said that's a problem.
Yeah, man.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
an altercation.
Yeah. We'll leave it on Facebook.
Hey, that's crazy. Nah, but the topic was, I know we talked about relationships, and I think we had mentioned that. What was it? Do women cheat just as much as men in relationships? Or, so you know what? Y'all want to give some female perspective, because I think we did go in on that topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we disagreed too, though, I think.
Did we? Me and you? What'd you say?
I said, I don't think so.
Oh, I said, yes, they do. They probably just don't
EJ
get caught.
I think EJ said they do. I can't remember what you said. EJ said they do. I said, I think more women are capable of cheating.
I will agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that 100%.
More capable as in what, though? Like, do you feel like they just don't get caught, or they
I
just...
don't know, just because women can get sex easier. So they're more capable.
Easier?
Yeah. A big girl, a real big sloppy big girl.
Lord have
I ain't
mercy.
talking about my BBW.
On my nerves.
But they could go out here and they could do some cheating. Ain't no big fat.
BBW.
Sloppy big girl.
Ain't no big
Like
fat nigga
Greg,
doing no
babe.
cheating.
How do we start
Nobody
there?
want 'em.
He said, I ain't
Don't
talking about
nobody
my
want 'em?
BBWs,
Nobody
though.
So you feel
But
like
no
just
lady.
because
That's
he
terrible.
big, don't nobody want him?
Oh, we ain't talking about
The
regular
fact that
big
he
people.
just...
Y'all
Went
talking
straight
about,
to
y'all
big
thinking
sloppy.
about just. I'm talking about two seats on the plane big. I ain't talking about just.
So look,
So you're saying those are the ones that people go for when they cheat?
No, I'm just saying a woman, no matter what she look like, somebody will fuck.
Somebody gonna clap them cheeks.
That's y'all's fault for going for anything.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, a big old dude ain't got them options unless he gonna go pay for it.
so you know that was one
That's
of the
true.
topics, though. Yeah, that was one of the topics too when we were talking about the type of men that women want. Like they want a man with a whole lot of motion and a whole lot of stuff going on. But what comes with that is a whole lot of motion and a whole lot of stuff that's going on.
True.
So Chuck might have had a point, and I know y'all will argue that man down.
I think a better question is, why can't males control themselves better
You mean why?
when it comes to cheating?
Ooh, I almost asked a question back to you, but I'm not gonna ask that one. That
Go
would
ahead.
have been a
Go
tough
ahead.
question.
Answer my question first, then go.
Why men
Then
can't control themselves better?
yeah.
Who said they can't?
Right? Who said they can't?
Y'all said all men
Society.
cheat. I do remember that.
Man, I mean,
No, we didn't know. No,
I don't know a single black man that cheat.
Exactly. I don't
Wow.
believe. No,
But-
I don't think black men cheat.
But
We
if
just
a
gonna
man
lie.
was to be
You know
cheating,
what?
We just gonna lie.
In the event that he was,
if a guy is cheating, it ain't because he can't control himself. Because he
Yes,
wants
it
to.
is. Because he wants to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he can't control
I
himself.
can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
People do what they want to do.
I mean, the people that can't control themselves at VCBR.
come on.
They're just deviants,
out,
though.
They're in prison and stuff.
They're just deviants, though.
But-
These is niggas making conscious decisions. They can't control themselves. They just doing what they want to do.
But a lot of times men don't control themselves. Like you'll have a good woman at home.
We don't know
Hey.
that.
Why we gotta? Let's just let me paint the picture.
Paint a picture.
All right.
She perfect, never done no wrong.
Now it's not that she's perfect, but she is a good woman, and you validate that she's a good woman, but you also still want to be, dibbling and dabbling. Why can't you be honest and just be single?
I think that's more so the question is,
Selfish.
why do you want to cheat? Not so much like,
Selfishness.
why can't you control yourself? But what makes you want to cheat?
Selfish.
That's the
Nothing
answer.
else to it. Yeah. Niggas are selfish.
I agree.
Because I like you, so I know if I tell you, listen, I'm going to do all this, I'm supposed to do it at the
You're
house.
not gonna be there.
But I'm going to fuck some hoes. You're not going to go for that. And because I really like you and don't want you to go nowhere, I'm not going to tell you that because that means I'm going to lose you.
So what is it about being with one woman that's not fulfilling to you?
But don't talk about the me now.
No.
We were talking about you.
Easy now.
Because you said Oh, we're making him nervous.
I thought we were talking in general.
He got hot in here.
We got to talk about you. and
Drop
shit.
the
Man, you just
tequila
pulled
now.
the Idris Elba just now.
Hey, Joe, you.
Hey, Joe, kill the Idris Elba.
I ain't never said that. I ain't never said that, bro. I ain't even a hypersexual person in the first place. So I ain't gonna be trying to do too much, but I ain't gonna lie like I won't do nothing. So I don't know about fulfilling. I don't know what you meant by that. That sound like a nigga with a problem again. I ain't got no problem.
Just meaning, why is one woman not enough? Or maybe you haven't met the one woman that's enough.
It ain't got nothing to do
That's
with
what I think.
Is that what it is?
I feel like
I think the
that
problem
could
is-
potentially be it. Like maybe, but then maybe. I just really think it's a mature. Like you gotta grow into that, bro. Like
agree with
you
that.
got. I think a man gotta grow into just one woman. And I hate to say this, but I feel like women need to help somebody grow through that though, because like that's.
Niggas growing to that.
I feel like the
I think they
expectation
do.
is so
they
unrealistic
do.
when you're starting
Yeah.
a relationship. I think so, bro. Because I think when you start a relationship, bro, like for instance, when I got into like one of my first like serious relationships, right? Like serious adult relationships. You know, let's put it that way. Like I was young, bro. Like and you can't tell no 24-year-old dude out here that. And I'm supposed to be in a serious, like you know,
that's what people put on folks. Like,
but
some people 21.
but I think Chuck has a point too. If I'm honest and upfront, that's not something that you flying for, because I think a woman can be more faithful than a man in a sense. But that ain't nothing y'all flying for.
No.
I'm about to come home and be like, you know what, damn, I just saw this bad
Everybody
junk.
playing
I'm
games.
20 something. I'm locked up. I ain't gonna never see none of this no more. That I think it's a maturity thing too. You got to grow into that. You need a woman to probably help teach you some of that stuff too. But y'all ain't going for that, right?
No, for what?
Y'all not going for that early.
No, I think that people should wait anyway to get married until they're at least 30, if not older, just because, like you said, everybody has to have their phase of like shopping around and seeing what they like and don't like. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people, they like somebody a lot and they think this is the one they want to be with. So they stick with that one person and then they learn all those lessons that they need to learn as far as what they can accept and what can't, what they need and want. They learn all of that while damaging themselves and or the other person.
At the expense of somebody else.
Yeah, so I think that honestly, people don't know how to date. I think that's the issue, because when you're dating, you know, the definition of that, from what I understand, is that, you know, you are seeing several different people, and I guess that eventually you get to a point where
When you what?
Dating.
if you're
you date
dating and you're
multiple
single,
people.
you should be able to talk to several
Oh, I
different
thought
people.
when you dating, I mean that's your like.
No, when you're in a relationship.
My point, exactly.
Oh, so niggas, we had that all wrong already. Okay.
But think about it.
No,
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's
so
what
what-
you
Soon
should
as we
do.
start going out in public together, we go together.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too small of a town to
No,
do anything
because
otherwise. You're
your
right.
first-
If
your
I-
first
if
date-
I'm going somewhere.
Your
Nah.
first date with a
If
person
somebody
is going to
see-
be out in public, probably.
Yeah,
You're going to go to
if-
a
but if-
restaurant.
but I'm
go
saying
out to
if
eat.
I-
Men don't want to go on dates anyway.
I ain't
If I
talking about
bump
like-
into somebody else while we there, we locked. We might as
Depends
well.
on who serious we go together.
Yeah, straight up. That's you don't just be out.
No.
I think everybody has the dating game mixed up. I
agree.
can't say that I did it that way either. I'm just saying that that's something I recognize was a fault in my timeline. Like, you should date people, more than one person, because you are single. That doesn't mean because I hang out with you one night that I can't talk to anybody else.
You're not saying get them cheeks up.
That's
Yeah,
not what I'm
that's
saying.
not
That's
what-
actually really
you're
not
right.
what I'm
'Cause I was
saying.
giving them cheeks up. She ain't
Because
talking
yeah,
about not what she said.
that's not what I'm saying.
And I'm just
So
That's where you
reeling
go
in a
wrong.
little bit now.
That's where you go wrong.
Yeah. She ain't
Clear.
saying we
Yeah.
out here getting crazy.
Dating,
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Go get your food. Whatever.
go to
home.
movies.
Yeah, you know.
go home.
Yeah,
Ain't go-
go home.
And y'all can talk on the
Wow.
phone.
So, I see. Because I thought dating was like if I.
Go ahead, get it.
No, I'm just saying. I just thought like dating. When I heard the word dating, I think like it's you and that other person. Like y'all are dating, not. But you're saying that's technically you would classify that as you're in a relationship.
Relationship, yes.
If it's just you and this other person.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's
Okay.
wrong.
You think it's wrong?
Yeah, I think that people should date more than one person at a time.
then you just
Dating does
choose.
not mean I kiss you tonight and then I kiss this person and I'm telling
See,
you I
that's why
love
get
you.
a little mixed up back.
Well, stop kissing everybody.
Oh,
So, but you gonna are
Hold
you
on,
gonna
wait.
are you gonna tell the
Do
people
that.
you dating?
yeah. Hold on. Sit.
That you
Yeah,
date,
I
like you
would.
talking to other
Yeah.
people?
I would.
Sound like a
Definitely.
game
that
show.
go, but that
Shit,
go
I-
back to
You paying your own food tonight too.
I
ain't
ain't finna be no
Yeah.
goddamn contestant in your
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's what it
when you
is
think
now.
about it,
That's what you
is.
do now, right? Not
Hey,
you, but
nah,
people
nah,
people that are
we-
single.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
talking
you
We
do.
dating too much.
I'm
'cause
talking
we
about
dating.
if I knew brother took you out to eat the other night, we not going nowhere.
Nah, or else you know what else come with that wagyu you
I mean,
just ordered?
you buying it? I mean, unless we splitting the bill.
What come with the wagyu?
No, get
Condoms. What you
Prime
talking
rib.
about?
This your
What
third
we-
time.
Prime
Third time
wagyu the beef.
All
Third
right.
time out to eat this week.
Yeah.
Nah, we not doing that.
I tell you what come with that lobster.
I mean, and we could go, but I ain't paying.
But how do you know that you are really going to like this person and really lock it in if you don't date?
No. I don't
I
disagree
agree with that, but
when I'm your third date this week,
yeah.
I'm not never gonna feel like you really like me.
But what did you do all week?
Exactly.
I'm trying to bag you. That's the problem. And I'm in line.
Well, I don't know about nobody else. I ain't going on no 3 dates. No situation. I ain't going on 3 dates with somebody.
You might not go on 3 days, but you might be. You might have interest in a person. You want to date her, but when you're not with her and she on dates with other people,
I swear to God, I never
think about it.
But I mean, I hear what you say. I just never thought of it like that.
How many times have you made that mistake? You like someone, y'all are vibing, and then that's the only person you concentrate on. What's the point in that? Do you plan on marrying her if you're not intentionally?
No, that's what I'm saying. So I'm
right.
But you got to build up to that to figure out what you want.
You have to know if she's worth intentionally dating. You can vibe with somebody at the club or a hookah bar or something like that, but that doesn't mean.
You go out on a date and you see the girl you just took out on a date.
Even if I really like you, let's do it.
If you really like her, you would take her on a date.
I'm saying, say if I did take you on a date and then I come in the Applebee's to pick up my to-go order and you in here eating again.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you won't.
But listen,
maybe you'll take her somewhere besides Applebee's.
But it's nothing. I mean, it's no further. We can't go no further than that.
I got
my mind gonna be done with right there. Like, damn, she up right back in here again with a 9 there.
All right, so look, so let's shift gears real quick because I like this conversation, but I want to bring up something to the ladies while we got them here. Y'all saw that list about where men should be taken? Because you just brought up something crazy. What y'all feel about that list that was like you can only like can't go to the Cheesecake Factory, can't go to
I don't like that.
Like, I don't subscribe to that type of thing.
Yeah, well, you just told him maybe you should go somewhere else than Applebee's.
If you competing and you going to Applebee's all the time when you get your to-go order and when you go on dates, I mean, you might want to try a different place.
If I'm there picking up a to-go order, I took you to one of my favorite spots, bitch. You back in here, back in here with a 9. And you ordered that shit I put you on.
Not you looking at the plate.
Them honey pepper wings.
At least you thought about me a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. But what y'all think about that? Because what should a date look like? Because now I think you brought up a good point. Now, if you're calling this dating, and I can't take you to these 20 restaurants that's already within, $150, $200 for a date, and I'm supposed to do this 3 times a week. Now I'm like, all right, so what we talking about for a date? Like what? Chuck said, nah.
I honestly feel like a date could be anything. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with, my person just taking me to the lake. We got a
really
bottle.
Okay with that?
We got some food. We done took our food there.
So you got that bottle? You know what come with that bottle?
Yeah, come with the bottle.
No.
Condoms?
You said coming.
I'm just saying.
You get on my nerves.
We had the lake drinking.
Now y'all want more.
It's
y'all talking about we ain't giving them no cheeks.
I like scenery.
I'm gonna tell you what come with all this.
If we go and we go to like what's the place we like to go to?
Belle Isle, yeah.
Mm-hmm. If we go to Belle Isle, I like that.
You ever been there before?
Yeah.
With other niggas. Now you touring me on some shit.
No, I haven't. I only been there with Carmen, to be honest.
I'm just asking, because now you like all these places you done been with other people, and all, so I'm just
I only been there
putting me on the foods that you ate with other niggas. So that's why I think it get a little
What's
tricky.
wrong?
I like my woman had never been nowhere. I ain't trying to take you nowhere you already been. I want to put you
ain't
on
going
the
there.
shit. I ain't trying to
Chipotle, no.
I want you to not know shit.
Applebee's, no.
Till I show you something.
So I mean, I do think it's a difference. So like a first date. Do y'all judge about a first date? Like if someone were to take y'all on the first date, let's say, and they say, all right, let's go to like Fridays or something like that.
I love Fridays.
Are you looking at them like we could have went to?
I like Fridays.
I'm okay with it.
But I'm looking at. I'm okay.
I'm okay with it. I'm realistic.
Yeah, right. I'm not the person that gotta go to.
If I'm really trying to bag a joint and it's like, we going. Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, eventually, I feel like it's necessary.
Not doing that. Off the rip.
Not off the rip.
We going to Nobu or something. If it's something like.
So would you do that with somebody you're not serious about, or somebody you're intentionally about?
If I'm intentional and I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and just.
What you mean by that?
I'm gonna go ahead and lock this in.
When's the last time you went to Nobu?
If you trying to, you know what come with Nobu?
Condoms.
What's the?
I'll take you to Fridays. We can go home.
You need that $80 Wagyu, and you only get like 4 pieces.
We go to Fridays. I spend $40, $50.
Yeah, I'm cracking. I'm cracking that night. It's not a question.
I take you somewhere like that. You get to spend $100 now.
So have y'all dealt with females that actually say these things that you're bringing up? or are you just speaking
yeah,
from a social media standpoint?
That shit don't really. I feel like a lot of that shit ain't real.
Well, I have, but then I also like have kind of like dismissed that because I say that, I say that, but like I'm not a real, like you said, like something chill, you know, the lake or like a park, like just walk, maybe learn some stuff, get out, maybe hey let's go to the mall, grab something to eat, and just have a. Like that's more
a lot of stuff be.
But I've ran across women who are like,
people
I gotta
really just
do this.
Don't like each other.
Like, you ain't gotta be that. You want that bougie before you knew me, so you let's not act like that now.
Bitch, is you taking yourself there?
Because that's what I'm saying.
You ain't never been here. Don't know what to order.
Social media just a bunch of.
What do you say about the girl with the shots?
Oh God, bitch was at the bar.
Listen to this.
I sat in there. Shout out my boy Stacks. He was there. Y'all might was there that night. Well, you might was there. But anyway,
If she was there, I was there.
and at Paradise and Peter. Anyway,
Oh God.
we up in there.
I did go there
The
one
girl
time.
and her friends, they got a table. They is going lemon drop crazy for like, lemon drop's like $2, $3.
Yeah.
So I go over there. I'm like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, you want a shot? You want something to drink? She like, yeah. I said, what you want? This bitch say, Don Julio or Neho. You just sat in here and took
fancy.
20 lemon drops to the face. Man, you want me to pay $30 for a shot?
Now you
I
smoke.
said, man, yeah, all right. I walked straight off. When they told bro, man, she tripping. You ain't bought no Don Julio all night. We not doing that.
Here you go.
Okay.
$2 lemon
We not
drops.
doing that.
So
But that's what a lot of people do though. That's social media for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
As soon as it's on somebody else's dime, you fancy. We not doing that.
Yeah.
I thought about it
I
when
like
I saw
that.
like Cheesecake Factory with the spot, and I'm like,
I like cheese.
You know what's so crazy? But I've never been there.
It's good.
it's good.
I've never been there.
It's
You had a
good.
good time for your birthday.
Yeah,
anytime?
we did.
It's good.
there for my
It's
birthday.
another little joint out there in
Those
Short
shit is
Pump.
expensive.
I mean, it's moderate.
Yeah,
It's
moderate.
It's Italian place.
Ruth Chris shit.
No,
Italian
Ruth
place.
Chris.
It's 4 people. So.
I mean, when you get there for all motherfuckers now, anything is expensive. I go to
Like in
McDonald's for
Italian,
my
but then-
kids.
But then it was like an
$6.
American bistro place out there too.
Where?
I didn't like Short Pump.
There's a lot of nice places out there to
I've
eat.
been there.
And there was some,
That
so
joint was
like,
pretty good, too.
Yeah,
I went
real
there,
good.
too.
But like spots like that, I'm like, what's wrong with that? Like y'all
no,
act like we
nothing
in
wrong.
LA or something. Y'all want to eat
But I tell
Noble
you,
at night,
Applebee's,
like
don't turn your nose up.
yeah, that's
Turn your nose up.
I like Applebee's. I'm gonna order the honey pepper
like you
bone-in wings
better act
every
like you
time.
who wings you buying me? That's what I want to know. Don't buy me no
But
nothing
man,
but
one
wings.
thing
No,
I
them
know,
my wings.
one thing I know, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, though, but if a woman really like you back,
Why
It don't
does that
matter.
a
It
lot
don't
of this
matter
shit
where
people
you
be
take
saying, a lot of this shit people be saying because niggas be triggering and dealing
Right.
with girls that don't really like them. If she like you back or you like her, it's not gonna be half this. Half the shit not even gonna come up.
That's very true.
How much?
Half the shit not even coming
could
up.
care less where we go.
in real life. Like y'all can sit in the car and
Yeah. You
And
can get
just
me some
vibe.
Listen to
tacos.
some music,
Yeah, like,
okay?
right.
You
She
can get
like
me
you,
some
too.
tacos on a taco truck and
you
sit in
gotta
the
fly
car.
to Miami and shit. She don't like you.
Yeah, nobody doing that, bro.
She don't
Ain't
like-
nobody doing that.
She don't like you, bro.
That's what I say. I wish somebody would. I got to watch my language. My grandma said that our language on here, Chuck, is getting crazy.
I'm sorry, Granny.
Like honestly, the people like
I got a lot of cussing to do too. Cause
even with celebrities,
I had some shit bottled up. I had some shit bottled up. Smart.
What was you saying?
even with celebrities, like I feel like they like once you enter that lifestyle, I understand you want to do things and
Yeah.
you want to look the part, but don't lose yourself
Yeah.
because you got all this money.
Y'all ever talked to a celebrity? Like dated a celebrity?
Oh, dated? No.
No.
Or like been on that?
I've met some celebrities.
You ever been on like a vibe like that with a celebrity?
Maybe.
I'm just asking because I just wanted to know kind of what the lifestyle was. Because I mean,
Oh. I mean, I think a lot of people try to keep up with social media and what they see. You know, people go to certain restaurants and half of them don't know what to order. They don't know the correct attire to wear. You know what I mean?
which
You-
side of the
They
plate
don't
your
know how to
fork goes on.
pronunciate
Yeah.
the wine.
and that's okay if you haven't been exposed to that. But it's for me, it's the flexing online, and that's not really your lifestyle. When it comes to dating, I would prefer somebody to show me a true representation of their life. So if you come to my house or hang out with me on a Tuesday, we going to practice.
Yeah.
We might go to the grocery
Drink
store.
about 3 bottles of wine and struggle to get to the crib.
No, for
'Cause I ain't
real.
Because y'all have me messed
That's
up, baby.
life, you know.
Yeah.
So at my age, especially, you know, and I have kids, like I'm not available to go to Nobu all the time. You have to catch me on my birthday or Valentine's or something. Other than that, you can bring takeout to my house and we can chill and listen to music, and that's fine with me. Or like she said, a ride to the lake or something like that. I'm happy with that. Go to, what is it, Maymont, walk around. Yeah, that's real life.
Right, it's real life.
Yeah,
The internet is a weird place.
So-
It is.
it is.
Yeah.
I hate it sometimes.
I was
It's
about to-
perfect. Everybody
Chuck,
perfect
you,
over there.
This may be off.
Okay.
This may be off. Is Did you ever get to Houston?
What's up with you? See, this is what I be talking about.
Tell us about Houston.
No, I didn't. I never went to Houston. I sure didn't.
Houston is awesome.
I never been to Houston.
Okay,
I never been to Houston.
Houston would have been fun. I got you. I got you.
Inside joke.
We ain't get to Houston. That's all right.
We
We need to put that junk on there. We need to go film a show out there.
I just wanted to ask. That was quite legendary.
Houston is amazing.
Yeah.
I've never been.
That
I
was
need
quite,
to go.
That was quite legendary.
I need to go though. They went without me. Had a ball.
Got you. So that's good. So here's my thing. How much of the dating scene, I guess, for women should be relative to their stage in life? And you brought up a really good point about like my life right now, like it's kids. You know what I mean? I know your kids. You got this. You got that. But how much of that plays into like your or a woman's dating life? Because, and here's where I'm going with this question. I personally feel like sometimes like women like outsource themselves or I don't want to say value because I would never say value, but like think you're still here and we're still here. Even men sometimes do it. Like you think you all of this and really, dog, you ain't who you really think you are. Like you don't have as much motion. But how much does that play into like y'all's dating lives? Or have y'all ever been in a scenario or situation where you think someone over or undervalue who you were for where y'all were in life?
For where you were in life?
Because I do think when it comes to dating, we are only as good as our options. I will say that.
That's like go for everybody.
And I feel like as we get older, like all of us right now, 30s, we like our options. We ain't that 22-year-old running around this joint with the world is ours. It's kind of like, nah, the world is.
Yeah.
What we got right here, like I'm
Went down quick.
down to my left. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
That makes it sound very much like settling though, as if you're like,
that's the
okay,
question, though,
well,
a little bit.
I'm not that desirable anymore. I think that means that you're not even looking at the right audience in the first place. Like me personally, at my age, like I said, and I have 4 kids, I'm not going to even try to date somebody who is a lot younger than me, who doesn't have kids, who doesn't have kind of
responsibility
the same.
like
Yeah. So it's not that I feel like I'm less valuable as a woman because I'm older now and I have kids. It's more so I just have to find somebody that's on the same wave as me and understands my lifestyle. Just like for you, for example, you may not be able to date someone who has to be in place all the time and responsible for their kids all the time. Say you want to travel a lot. You can't date somebody that has little kids. You know, that's not going to work for them. So I think you just have to see like what your priorities are and make sure that they, you know, align with the other person. So it's not, I don't think it's a less valuable thing. I think it's just more of a being able to relate day to day.
But it's kind of like options, right? You think, is it like, do y'all agree with that statement? Like you're only as good as your options?
Yes.
I feel like that's a man statement, but y'all tell me too.
Options.
No.
I don't think so.
Because if you had the option to date a LaMelo Ball, who's a 22-year-old with, you know what I mean, like that would be if it was like your type and all that stuff. But if that option was available, you would take that option?
No, I'm good on that.
On 22?
22 years old?
I'm just saying, like, because you said your market would have to, you know, no kids, 22, you know.
No, I'm good.
So y'all don't believe you're only good as your options?
Why is that a good option for me? It's not a good option for me. I think you're only good as you. It's not like your options are better because they're younger or they have more money or whatever.
I don't think y'all understand what he's saying.
What's he saying, Chuck?
He's saying like, all right, so say if you think you're like real gorgeous, but people aren't treating you like you're that gorgeous. Can you really be so confident that you that gorgeous?
I don't know how to answer that question.
If you're not getting treated that way?
Yes, you can. I mean,
you could, but is it delusional though?
No, it's not delusional.
You know Kevin Samuels?
Like if you think you just as beautiful
know
or
Kevin
you're
Samuels?
just as whatever as
who is it?
the women up here, but you and the women up here don't attract none of the same niggas, right? You don't attract nobody making 6 figures and extremely handsome. What make you think that you and her on the same level? Your options will confirm that. If you and her are attracting the same people and getting in the same rooms, then your options are confirming, okay, I am who I think I am. If you can think you that, but the people that's really there, y'all have nothing in common. Wouldn't you say that your options are kind of confirming that?
I think that's deeper than you're making it, though, because you have too much more to consider. I can't get in the same rooms as maybe, say, like an Instagram model that's very popular.
I mean, they basically only there because they pretty.
Well, they
didn't do nothing.
they have exposure. They have the
They did
ability
the
to
work
go
to get
out
there.
all the time to be seen, and they post and all that, which is fine. Like that's their move. But I don't care about options that don't apply to me. I don't feel at a loss because
No.
22-year-old
I don't think
so and so
it's a bad-
thinks
I don't
she's
think it's a
gorgeous,
bad
but
thing.
not me. If he does, you don't think I'm gorgeous, you just don't. Somebody else will.
No, for sure.
But I see what you're saying about that. You don't care about the options that don't apply to you.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But shouldn't it matter that your options?
Your options are your options.
That's
How I
think
feel.
that's what
Your
I'm-
options are your
So
options.
that's what he's saying. You know better than your options.
I'm
Because
not,
I
If
think-
this is what you can get, then this is what you can get.
Because I hate to say
That's
it this
fine.
way, but like
You
even
can feel like, even if you feel like you deserve better, if you can't get better,
Then
then
you need
you're
to be
gonna
more
end
honest
up
with
with-
yourself about what you are. Then
that's my thing.
But I don't think
because-
that's about looks. I don't think that's
No,
about
No.
looks.
I just use look- I just use looks as a,
personality. I'm gonna tell you what
I just use looks as a
what dwindled my options.
example.
Something that really dwindled my options was from like a large population of people was like me having a kid.
Mm.
And that's one of the options that, like, if you looking, like you just said, if you looking for somebody that's single, if you looking for somebody no kids, you having a kid is a huge hit to your options. I don't give a damn what you look like. And
I got 4 kids by one person.
yeah.
And for some, I had a girl tell me, I would rather you had 4 baby mamas than 4 kids with just that person.
what?
I wonder what they was
I know why
thinking.
she said that.
She
Why? 'Cause what?
I think I get that because not that I would want somebody with 4 baby mamas either, but I think that women look at that as this is somebody you really cared about
Right.
for an
Right. That's
a soul
extended
tie.
period of
That's a soul
time.
tie.
Shit like that.
So
Yeah,
it's
you
one
a-
thing,
you-
yeah, some
it's
shit like
one
that.
thing for a man to be like, oh yeah, I was out here, I got a couple different
was
baby
wild,
mamas.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
But
I
if it's
see
like,
now.
oh
I
yeah,
see.
me and her have 3-4
Yeah,
kids together,
like,
we
nah,
live
y'all-
together. It's like,
yeah.
oh, okay, well I'm not gonna get in the middle of that.
Right.
Yeah.
She can have it.
But back to his point and shit like that,
I see what you're saying.
cancel some of your options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Like,
true.
like
I mean,
if I meet a real highly successful woman, I'm talking to her. Ooh, yeah, so you got kids? Yeah, this, that, and the third. Oh, how many you got? I got 5.
pop the balloon.
Pow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Pop,
saying?
pop, pop.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
feel me? For sure,
I
baby.
mean, the same goes for me. I'm aware. Like I've had people
The
approach
whole
me.
line of people, the whole line of people.
I've definitely had
Fuck
people
y'all.
approach me, and if they ask me, "Do you have kids?" I say 4, and it's like, "Whoa, okay, nice to meet you." I'm okay with that. That means that's not something you want to deal with, and I do understand.
And I
4
would rather a
kids
person be honest
is a lot.
with that than to try to come in and act like this
Yeah,
is what you want when
that's
you know
fine.
that's not what you want.
That is perfectly fine.
That's interesting. But it just made me think about that. So you, never mind. We're gonna get off the celebrity thing. I wanted to inquire a little bit more.
Just go ahead.
That kind of hit me a little bit.
What you got?
No,
Go ahead. I want you
What you say,
to
Chuck?
ask that question you had.
Don Julio.
the Julio, she hitting.
Julio's
One of them
talking.
shots.
Julio, you
One of them
better-
shots that they won. Ain't no lemon drop. So let's. I think now what I want to get into is like the expectations for, because I think we've had some real good candid discussion here today, and this is just like literally a preview of like what we want to bring with Girl Please. But what are some of the hot topics that y'all really want to hit on with Girl Please? Because if we're gonna be coming to them, what's up?
No, go ahead.
Now I'm just thinking like if we're gonna be coming to them kind of in the same format that we're doing, man. Listen, like what do y'all really want to? I guess educate people. I guess y'all trying to educate the men now because I guess we done all the talking for the year. But like, it
What
just
Kanye
ain't
say?
happening.
Can't tell me nothing.
But what do y'all want to bring to the people with this platform? Because I think it's gonna be a highly successful platform. By the way,
I believe it's going to be successful as well. I think what we want to bring is just, enlighten the world, not just men, not just women, the world, and let people know how they could become better people to become who they want to become in this world. We don't have a lot of time in life, I mean, some people do, some people don't. We don't really know. But you got to be persistent and you got to be strong-willed. And with that being said, you got to have somebody that's going to motivate you to do that. So I feel like motivating people, bringing new people to the scene, letting people express who they are, people getting to know each other, networking. Networking is going to be really well for us. And I feel like faith is a really big one. Faith.
Are you ready for the positive and the backlash that's gonna come with this? Because y'all understand, like, y'all probably touch on some things that people don't want to hear. Probably have, different opinions. Are y'all ready for that? Because that's gonna be probably it's actually one of the biggest things that I had to learn to, like, not
pay attention to.
Yeah.
Focus on.
There's been a couple people online that I've been wanting to go in on, just because they like, they listen to the show and cut it off or something.
But you know what?
We want to be rappers or podcasters.
One thing about
that,
that thank you.
Yeah.
We just gonna say thank you to the people that want to click and don't want to watch all the way through, or gonna watch all the way through and talk shit about it. We want to thank y'all for that, because every click, tag, and share matters.
Yeah,
so we need y'all to continue to do that no matter what. But I really don't worry about stuff like that. Now I will take the criticism. I will see what I need to shift, what I need to change. But you know what I'm saying?
Jake Paul.
Chill out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take the criticism and maneuver how I need to maneuver to change some things within myself, or how I am, coming off to the audience if I need to.
So Carmen, like, what are you most excited about when it comes to having this platform? Because I feel like people like know you, but don't really know you in a sense, or know you through a nigga that knew a nigga that somebody told somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you got kids that are playing sports.
Mm-hmm.
Your daughter's in high school balling out. But I feel like you have a lot to share just by me knowing you. For pretty much my whole life. But I don't feel like people really know, like, the real you. You know what I mean? So what are you most excited about when it comes to, like, having your own show?
I think that when you first mentioned this to us, I was super nervous because I am a very private person. People don't really see me for who I am unless they really have a couple conversations. I'm kind of guarded. But I think that I've also had a lot of conversations in public, whether it's at the grocery store, at the ball field, which is where I'm always at, basketball court, wherever. And I have these, what I call God moments all the time with people. I can never go into Walmart without having like a touching moment with someone, literally. And at the same time, when you see me, people say I'm unapproachable or I look like I'm mean or stuck up. But the crazy thing is I am actually super easy to talk to. And while I don't intend on educating anyone because I'm a super humble person, I don't think that my perspective is necessarily the right one or the one that people should be, mirroring themselves after. But I do know that I have a great way of looking at things from different angles. And I've had so many conversations where people are like, I really needed this conversation. Or they'll say, wow, I didn't know that this was a different perspective. Or people have said, you need to be a life coach. And by no means do I want to do that. But just offering people a perspective so that they know they're not alone in certain situations. I feel like I lived 9 lives already. And so I share the good, the bad, the ugly, without being messy. I like to share what I have learned. And that also goes for what I've learned about myself and also the things I'm working on learning, because my life has taken a lot of changes, a lot of different roads. And then I have kids that are all in different, ages. So I'm, going through life raising a teenager down to a kindergartner. And then I have my own self to maintain as well on a journey of like wellness and working out and trying to be more spiritually led and things like that. But I think the thing is everybody really is doing the same thing. We're all trying to be better. We're trying to raise our kids, be financially comfortable. And I think sometimes people are either too proud to talk about where they lack, or they're too proud to talk about what they're happy about or what they have accomplished, because people are haters and they don't want to see the next person doing well or learning. And I think it's important to say, hey, I messed up for this many years, or I chose wrong in whatever, situation. And now that I've learned, this is where I ended up. So that's kind of what I hope to bring to the table. Not everybody's going to like what I have to say, but I know for sure that somebody will be impacted by our conversations, because we should have been recording conversations that we had
Long time ago.
So it sounds like, for me, it sounds like, yeah, that was a good, I like that. But it sounds like, from what both of y'all were saying, that like this platform, at least what I'm hoping and what I'm hearing, this platform is going to do a lot for the people that are listening, but may do more for y'all when it comes to like what y'all are able to give, what y'all are able to deliver, how y'all probably are able to. I just looked at it side by side of both of y'all just now. Y'all look just like y'all. Well, y'all kids look just like y'all. Y'all doing
We know.
It's insane. Like it's truly insane. Anyway, what I was gonna say was that the healing, the healing that can take place through conversations and through just y'all's journey throughout this whole podcast, from bringing people on to, we're going to get on there and make sure we got something to say too, because I don't want y'all to get too comfortable with this, with this rise up, movement y'all about to have on the platform. We definitely going to be on there, but it sounds like a lot of healing is going to take place through the conversation and through the journeys that y'all are going to be able to talk about and then share with the people. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm super excited about it.
I think it's gonna be beautiful, especially with no label productions behind it.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Captain.
Yes, Lord.
I'm again, and I'm blessed that we were able to do this. That we were able to start this off of like I think we started this off like a conversation. Me and Chuck were just like, "Yo, you been wanting to do that? I've been wanting to do that. What's the name, bro? What we going with?" Chuck was like, "Man, listen.
Right.
Oh, hold on. That might be it.
Your name.
Send that Joe to Joe real quick, man." Boom. And Chuck was like, "Man, you got to get Joe on this joint. Got to get Joe." I'm like,
We'll still be on our phones right now.
hey, bro, we would have been way behind. Joe done accelerated the curve.
Yeah, Joe
You know,
got us way ahead of the curve quick.
So we honestly blessed to be able to do this and to share it. I'm truly excited about it. I'm excited about it. But today, like you said, we just wanted to, put y'all in front of the camera, let people know what was coming.
Check the nerves off.
Formally introduce y'all to Carmen and Jessica as our host of Girl Please. Episodes dropping very, very soon. We're shooting for early January for season 1 to kick off. Definitely gonna have some rotating guests. It's gonna be a blast, man. It's gonna be a blast.
And it is.
It's gonna be a blast. Chuck, anything else before we get up out of here, man?
I'm only coming through to argue.
We know.
Don't argue with us, please.
We know.
We only arguing on it. I'm not. I probably just stopped by. I don't know. I might be like, we got to get like that round of applause joint. You know how when guests used to come on to like sitcom? They open the door up and it was like,
Bump into you.
yeah, somebody, like Tupac on the show. Hey, just wanted to say what's up.
Cameo.
I probably, a little cameo.
Ralph Branch as himself.
Yeah, as itself. Just a little cameo. But yeah, man. But look, it's been another episode. We're blessed. We're grateful. Y'all tune in for the season finale. That's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a whole movie. And yeah, man. Everybody good?
We're
We
good.
good.
Sir.
And we out.
We out.
Problem.
All this fake love is played out. I never got the love I gave out. I'm still stuck in this maze trying to find my way out. Take away my pain, better days I pray about. Cause I'm so sick of all this fake love. Fake love, I'm so sick of all this fake love.